I'm Lucas Siegel for Newsarama.com, here with John Edwards, lead designer at NetherRealm Studios on Injustice: Gods Among Us, the new DC Comics fighting game. How you doing, John?
Not too bad. How are you guys?
Great. This has got to be fun getting to announce this and actually talk about it and on the biggest stage in the gaming world, right?
It's pretty exciting. Yeah, I mean, we kept this one under wraps for quite a while, and it's cool to be able to reveal some of the stuff we are today.
How long have you guys been working on Injustice?
Around a year, here or there.
What's the process been like? Now, obviously, the DC characters have been seen in a Mortal Kombat style game before with MKDCU. What's it been like focusing just on DC Comics heroes?
It's different, but cool. I mean, a lot of the guys at the studio are fans of DC Comics. Obviously, we grew up watching Batman, Superman comics, things like that. It's kind of cool to be able to reimagine some of the characters and fit them into a game. It's also kind of nice not to have to worry about the Mortal Kombat parts seeping in also and taking maybe some of the focus away. So it's cool to be able to do a pure just DC Comics fighting game finally.
Now, DC, when they reorganized themselves into DC Entertainment, one of their big focuses was wanting to make more games. How closely involved are they in the development process with you?
They're really closely involved, which is great because those guys are amazing. We ping ideas off each other, even for gameplay stuff, right? They come up with some special moves, and I'm like, that's actually brilliant. You guys should just come out to the studio and hang out for a while. But certainly for character designs and story and stuff, it's a very close relationship.
Is someone from DC working on the story for the game?
Yeah, I mean, the story is being spearheaded by the Mortal Kombat writers, but we have Jimmy Palmiotti and some other guys that are helping out.
So we have 6 revealed characters so far. What made these 6 characters the right ones to reveal first?
We wanted to make sure there was some classics in there, Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, but maybe also some maybe lesser known characters like Solomon Grundy, and Harley Quinn to a degree. So it's kind of a mix to make sure that people knew that we're going to have the traditional most popular guys, but maybe a few fringe guys as well.
One of the things we saw in the theater was that they really focused on the multi-tier style for the arenas. Why is that important, and what does that add to the gameplay?
I think for the first time in a pure fighting game, the backgrounds are actually interactable. So a lot of characters can grab cars, throw people through buildings, and based on what their class is, they may have different ways to interact with the same object. So someone that might grab someone's head and smash it through a windshield, someone like Solomon Grundy might just pick the whole car up and just smash it on you. So kind of a balancing trick that we're doing to make sure that everything's still nice and tight, but it's pretty cool.
Comic book fans love to play the who can defeat who argument. How do we have Superman fighting Harley Quinn? What can Harley Quinn possibly do against the Man of Steel?
I get that asked a lot, obviously. What I can say is that we have a very, very, very epic story. Think Mortal Kombat story and multiply that by 1 million. And that's the story we have for this game, and all that stuff gets revealed.
Can you give us any hints or details about how many characters we're going to see and how wide the scope is that you reached into the DC universe?
Yeah, we reached pretty deep. We're shooting for about what Mortal Kombat shipped with, so more than 20, less than 30, somewhere in there.
Okay. All right. Has anything surprised you in the development process so far as maybe a character that you wound up liking more than you thought you would, or something that you maybe didn't think was going to work and turns out to be one of your favorite features?
Yeah, I was a little concerned, honestly, about the background interactable stuff, because a pure fighting game hasn't really done that.
Right.
But I think the way that we're doing it worked out great, and no, I'm no longer concerned about it. I actually think it's one of the cooler aspects of the game.
And what makes the DC characters in particular a good fit for a Mortal Kombat style pure fighting game?
They're larger than life, just like the Mortal Kombat universe is. And then also there's kind of a history of them being a darker type of hero, right? Batman, the Dark Knight, stuff like that. So it kind of meshes well with the universe we have, and luckily that fits with the engine that we have.
Any other little hints or teases, or a particular feature that you're just really excited for fans to get their hands on when Injustice comes out?
I think one of the cooler things is the clash system. which is kind of like our combo breakers in this game. I think one of the cool features about it is that all the characters interact with each other differently. So Superman might refer to Batman as Bruce, and they all like interact in like a very believable cinematic way. I think people are gonna have a lot of fun like seeing all the different ways that characters that know each other kind of talk to each other.
And what will Ambush Bug's big super move be?
I cannot reveal that.
All right, thank you very much for your time, John, and thank you. Stay tuned for much more from E3 2012.